everyone, I'm back with another video, and I just wanted to quickly share about something that I've been thinking about since I watched a YouTube video yesterday of a different creator who's got a much larger scope of influence than I do. She's got a very large following of people on her Instagram and YouTube accounts. And I was listening to this YouTube video of hers as I was washing dishes yesterday, and she was talking about how she felt pressured to make a brand for herself or a specific image for herself. And she was frustrated that she couldn't really share anything outside of that image that she had created for herself. She sort of boxed herself in and was stuck in a place where she didn't feel like she was being authentic to herself, that every Instagram picture, every YouTube video had to fit within this image because that's what her audience was there for, was that image. And she felt sort of guilty that she wasn't being authentic to herself and who she was, because she as a person is much more than that image. And it had me comparing myself to her in the time that I was in a cult. I feel like everyone that was a part of this cult was very cookie cutter. There wasn't a lot of individuality. In fact, individuality was really discouraged. Everyone had to live according to a certain way, following a certain set of guidelines. And because of that, I felt very pressured to only consume Christian media, music, books, movies, everything. I felt pressured to dress a certain way, to talk a certain way, to avoid certain things, to eat a certain way, and felt very pressured to do that. And my whole image and my whole personality, my whole lifestyle was totally built around this image that the church expected of me. And I was involved in this place for about 8 years. And so for 8 years, that's who I was. And when I left there, I had sort of an identity crisis. I didn't know who I was, and I'm still struggling to figure out who I am. And so I've tried different brands, different labels, different images to try to find myself. And I've researched about every faith practice or religion you could think of, every way of life that you could think of, trying to find what resonated with me. And I still feel like I'm on a bit of a journey to discover that, but something that this lady said on this YouTube video was really profound. And she said that in order to be authentic to herself, she had to go back to the her that she was before she felt pressured to conform to this image, this social media image. And so I had to stop and think, who was I before I was influenced by this cult? And it's hard to say because that was still during the formative years of my life. I joined the cult when I was 17 years old. And so the me before that was a child, a teenager. And I'm thinking about things that I was interested in, the life that I pictured for myself back then. And I think part of this journey that I'm on now is rediscovering who I was, which is difficult for me because I always feel like I'm headed toward something, that I'm building toward something down the road. And I think what I need to do, honestly, is take a step back and return to what I once was. So that's my goal. As of yesterday, I've really been thinking the last 24 hours or so how I can do that and what that might look like. And so I intend to pursue some of my old interests, get back into some of my old hobbies that I've honestly been too busy to do as of late, but I want to just prioritize that and see if I feel better as a person, if I feel more relaxed, if I feel more authentic and comfortable in the skin that I'm in. So that's what I'm going to be working on, and I will try to update you as I can in future videos. Everyone take care, and I'll see you next time.